What is going on, fight fans, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a story that has truly shaken the MMA world. One of the sports icons, the King of Rio, Jose Aldo, said after his UFC 315 fight, "I just don't have it in my heart anymore." That's right, Jose Aldo has announced his retirement. But this isn't just about a legend stepping away. It's wrapped in controversy, a debated decision, and questions of whether his final fight was a total robbery. We'll break down his emotional announcement, dissect the contentious bout against Aiemann Zahabi, see what fighters and experts are saying, and reflect on the legacy of one of the greatest. Was this a fitting end, or was Aldo wronged? Let's get into it. UFC 315 in Montreal, May 10th, 2025. After his fight with Aiemann Zahabi, a visibly emotional Jose Aldo, gloves off, confirmed everyone's fears. He stated, "I don't think I have it in me anymore. This was a very tough week that I felt that I didn't have it in me. I just don't have it in my heart anymore. I think this is the last time you're going to see me. I can't do this anymore." This is actually Aldo's second retirement. The 38-year-old legend previously stepped away in 2022, was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2023, and then returned in 2024. He won his comeback fight but then lost the next two, leading to this poignant announcement. "My body said no," he reportedly mentioned, signaling this might truly be the end. So what happened in this controversial fight? The bout against Aiemann Zahabi was already under scrutiny. Originally a bantamweight fight, it shifted to featherweight after Aldo missed weight by a significant 8 pounds. Aldo himself had said he planned to move back to 145 pounds, but that career phase lasted just this one fight. In the octagon, Aldo showed flashes of brilliance. He landed his classic leg kicks and, in the third round, nearly finished Zahabi, dropping him twice with a knee and a follow-up. It looked like vintage Aldo. However, Zahabi survived. Aldo perhaps gasped from the finish attempt, visibly fatigued, even looking at the clock with minutes still remaining. Then, Zahabi capitalized on an Aldo takedown attempt, gained top position, and unleashed damaging elbows, bloodying the Hall of Famer as the fight ended. All three judges scored it 29-28 for Aiemann Zahabi. The decision was unanimous, but the reaction was anything but. The MMA world exploded the moment the decision was read. Fans, fighters, and analysts voiced their disbelief. Many felt Jose Aldo had been robbed. UFC lightweight Renato Moicano called it perhaps one of the worst decisions in the sport, and a F-King robbery. UFC strawweight Angela Hill simply tweeted, "How?" Former champ Rafael dos Anjos questioned the scores, and even featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, who once beat Aldo, felt Aldo was hard done by. The consensus was that Aldo, especially with the third-round damage he inflicted, deserved the win. However, there's another perspective. Big John McCarthy, on his podcast, suggested Zahabi might have earned it with his late rally and ground control, stating, "It's not only the shots themselves, it's the way that Aldo is looking. Is this damage causing a person to lose confidence, to lose the ability to compete, to lose their spirit? And if you look at that last round, all of those were there." McCarthy argued Aldo's visible fatigue and the late damage swayed the judges. His co-host Josh Thompson disagreed, thinking the blood might have skewed perception. The debate continues. Adding another layer, Jose Aldo revealed retirement was on his mind before UFC 315. He said, "I wanted to end here in Canada. In my head, I knew this could be my last fight." This was compounded by physical ailments. Aldo disclosed, "This fight was hard. I had a muscle tear on the arm, I had something on the belly, a virus infection, a bunch of things." His doctors advised him to pull out, but he pushed through, perhaps knowing it was his last chance. These revelations about his physical condition and mental state provide context for his performance and his decision. Fighting through significant injuries while already contemplating the end speaks volumes. Despite the controversial end, Jose Aldo's legacy is secure. The first UFC featherweight champion, a WEC dominant force, he made a record 7 UFC title defenses and once had an 18-fight win streak. He reclaimed the title, becoming a 2-time UFC champion, consistently fighting the elite for over a decade. He is undeniably one of the greatest, a pioneer for lighter weight fighters. To see such a storied career end with a debated decision and an emotional retirement is tough. The King of Rio deserved a clearer finale, but MMA rarely gives fairy tale endings. So, what are your thoughts on Jose Aldo's retirement and his final fight? Do you believe he was robbed? Was it a fair decision? And most importantly, what are your favorite Jose Aldo moments? How will you remember the King of Rio? Drop all your opinions and tributes in the comments below. I'm keen to hear what you think. If you appreciated this deep dive, please hit that like button, subscribe for more MMA news, breakdowns, and drama, and ring that notification bell. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.